What's up, Dane? How are you, man? What's up, Blaze? Kevin, pineapple and Bailey's. That's probably the weirdest drink request that I can remember most recently. Hope you guys are doing well. Yeah, we had some audio issues yesterday. Yankee Sox tonight. Oh yeah. Yes, crazy that those are the two teams playing in it. Should be a good one, Dane. Yeah, of course. Well, I answered the question at the time, Kevin. I answered the question at the time. It went out to nobody. Blaze, how are you, man? I am. How's everyone? Good. I'm good, Blaze. I'm good. Getting the get that churned up. So I've made that as shots before, Kevin. I've made people shots of like pineapple, Bailey's, and then I drop like a thing of grenadine, and it's good. It's pretty like it's pretty solid. It tastes a little bit like cheesecake, but like yeah, you can't let it sit. You cannot let that sit. And so I think a couple days ago, a girl wanted that, but as a drink, and I was like, "Mm." So yeah, that's probably the one that I can remember that was just like out of the ordinary. What about you guys? It's Tuesday. It's the end of Tuesday for some of you. Uh, good day. Good week so far. Care of a couple of things today. Now we're getting ready to play some games. Yeah, that is one of the many hats that I wear, Blaze. Do that at nights and during the day, pretty much Friday through Monday, and then do some other work during the rest of the week. I do some work for an IT company, and that's most of it. And then this, you gotta abscess, like a mouth infection. Oh, yeah, I just looked that up. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Kev. Yeah, no worries, Blaze. No worries. Do a little bit of everything. Yeah, that's one of the that's one of the big ones. Yep, yep. Oof, that's tough, Kev. Like if it's anywhere else, you can, like stuff in your mouth just sucks. Yeah, it's like there's nothing you can do that you can't feel that. How's the FIFA going, Kevin? And Dane, who do you expect to win tonight? Scared of Dennis? I think that's most like, not to put like a generalization out there, but I think that's most guys just like they put off Dennis trips, especially when you get older. Hashtag save Kev. Yes. Start. Let's get save Kev trending on Twitter, Blaze. Let's get it done. playing Splitgate today. I still need to get better soon. Yeah, yeah. We're not rooting against. What's up, Gotcha? How are you? Not rooting against. You know, we don't care whose fault it is, Kevin. We don't care whose fault it is. We want you to get better, man. There's plenty of other self-inflicted harm that goes on in the world. So I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm always like I'm better on Tuesdays than I am on Mondays. This is like Saturday morning for me. Just as a quick reminder, guys, if you are watching, enjoying, hit the like button. It really does help. Helps just move us up the rankings just a little bit. I think we're going back to Bloodhunt today because I finally took the time to get it working again. Oh no, you're good, Blaze. You are good, man. Again, not a big deal. Not a big deal. I appreciate you guys coming out, but as long as you're gonna be here, I figure, you know, it does help. Thanks, Blaze. Again, that's a super small thing. I don't really mind too much, but I figure as long as I got you guys here, you know, you never know. No, we can end up having a big day sometimes. Well, I guess we'll get right into it because we're a little bit late. Game updates. Okay, take a look at this. 2 bugs concerning anti-cheat should now be resolved. They're cheating, report them. Okay. These guys got an anti-cheat. Not hearing anything in game. Why is that? Settings. Mouse, gamepad, graphics, audio. Master volume is at 0.5. Okay. Wonder if this is something that'll fix. The rest of my computer is getting sound. This just isn't. Wonder if there's a fix for this. Settings. Oh, there we go. Now we got some sound going. Yeah, man. I really enjoyed this game. Yeah, and it's coming to PlayStation for sure at this point, Kevin, and I think it's coming to... So this is a battle royale. This is a battle royale, Blaze. Basically, you get, right now, unless they've changed it, there's 4, or maybe there's 6 vampires you can choose from. And then basically, like, just like any other battle royale, it's timed and it whittles down the players, forces them closer together. What'll be interesting to see is, like, if there's just less players now. there was a couple weeks ago. I don't know, we haven't played in quite some time. But I really like the movement. Cancel matchmaking and maybe hit it again. If there's just the matchmaking's bugged a little bit. Yeah. How's the game work with guns? So basically, just like any other battle royale, except there's no drop, Blaze. You basically choose your spawn point, and then once your spawn point's picked, you start there, and then guns drop. And in that sense, it's kind of like Fortnite, where they're very visible, easy to see. There are like chests, but it's not. Most of the guns are just laying out like ground loot. And there's wall climbing, yeah. Be wonderful if we could get into a game. Maybe if we switch mode, maybe there's more people queuing for group. See how many current users they have. Unity hubs? I don't even know how to check this out. Yeah, it's a solid game. Very, like, you can even see here, like, it's super clean. Movement feels very sharp. The fact that there's just no players is interesting. Maybe because we're during the middle of the day, let's see. The movement's sharp, man. Like, it almost feels gacha like you're playing Spider-Man. The fact that there are no players is maybe infuriating, but let's see if we choose a different server. Yeah, I was gonna say I think it's like Christmas time is what they were like predicting. And it's free. Free to play. If there's nobody on, I guess we're just gonna wait this out. See what the active player count is like. I'm gonna reload the game. Be that. How do I unclose? Alt F4 maybe? There we go. Let's try this again. Try this one more time. If it doesn't, yeah, that's what it feels like. No worries, Blaze. No worries. Wait, where are you at? Gotcha. Okay. You know what? I didn't realize that. Gotcha. Did not realize that.
Well, look at you.
If this gets any better. Huh. It also has an interesting mechanic that's kind of reminds me of like, you guys remember like the early days of Realm Royale? Where instead of going down, you turned into a chicken, and if you survived a certain amount of time, you got back up. Got that same kind of thing where you go down, but if you can crawl away and don't get finished in like a certain amount of time, you get back up. There we go. Hook long enough. Favorite anime is Dragon Ball Z. A solid pick. That was my favorite growing up. I think now Attack on Titan's really kind of taken over my top hold of like animes that I enjoy watching. Are you guys not seeing anything? Okay, cool. Just a error on my end, apparently. The old one, Dragon Ball. Yeah, so a long time ago, I remember picking up like the first like manga collection of Dragon Ball, reading it and thinking it was going to be Dragon Ball Z, and actually it ended up really enjoying it. So this is how the game starts. You have the whole map available to you, and then you can just pick where you want to spawn. So that's the first part of this. The second part is picking a character. I think we've been running Vandal because you get some mitigation for being close to other players. Been a while since I've played this, so we'll see how this goes. Hopefully we are not immediately out. That map, yeah. It's not a giant map, gotcha. It's not a giant map, and it's like But it's only like 60 players, maybe, give or take. And then the way they do circles is interesting too. It's not like a generic circle. It's almost like the map, like, I don't know, non-asymmetrical shapes. Shit. Man. Waited that long to get into a game, but now... Done. Fuck. That's not how we wanted to start this one out. Hopefully we get into a second game fairly quickly. That was a rude welcome back to this game.
A good evening to you.
Oh, the game's dead is all you know? Yeah, there's a couple of games like this smaller battle royales that are just, yeah, hopefully, Kevin. Hopefully. Hopefully that is not an indicator of the skill gap that has changed in this game since we've left. Oh yeah, I forgot it's got like the Apex slide mechanic. Where you just kind of can slide for days. What's the one? There's one that's like, it's not cooking battle royale, but it's something similar. Alright, there we go. No problem, gotcha. We'll be here. Start out here. Hyperspace? Yeah, Hyperscape. Yeah, that was only popular for like, what, 1 week? Maybe 2 weeks, and then it kind of died. That was, who's the company that makes Rainbow Six? I can't remember now. But I think that was their, like, Battle Royale child. From what I remember. Music's good. Yeah, I don't even think they make updates for that game anymore. Gotcha. I think that game kind of came and then went like incredibly quickly. It was like a 2 week period, maybe. There we go. How do I? You see, you can just climb up the walls. How do I put on armor? God damn. Has split game been getting sweaty now? I don't think so. We've not found like a gun worth anything in the last 2 drops. Not that I've noticed. Gotcha. It's still, I think, very beginner friendly.
Good morning.
I was surprised we got up from that. I was surprised we got up. They got third party. That's the other thing about this game is it's like seemed very third party heavy. I'm gonna just run back through and make sure I remember. There are 2 controls that I've forgotten. Armor 6. There's supposed to be a way for me to use like a dark sight type of mechanic. I just can't remember. What that is. Toggle options. Jet. Light senses X. Hey, have a great day, man. We'll see you next time. Gotcha. this is the move. Hopefully this time we'll get something other than the crossbow. That'd be nice. I don't like this. Come on. Load it in. Okay, I think it's bugged because I think it thinks we're in the game. Well, we're clearly not. Hey, Blaze, you have a great day. Alt F4ing this. Crashed, alright. So this game, when it ends up loading, Darkmate, is called Bloodhunt. It is a battle royale that came out maybe a month ago from the same people that made Vampire the Masquerade. It is a vampire battle royale, and when it runs properly, it's kind of fun. It's coming to PlayStation, and I don't know if it's coming to Xbox, but originally they said it was pretty much guaranteed for Xbox. Then PlayStation announced it.
Good morning.
At least we're getting into a game fast. Yeah, at this point, that's probably what I would guess, Kevin. And it's free to play. It's free to play Dark. So if you're looking for something later this year that's going to be fun, free. The movement I really like. It reminds me a lot of like a Spider-Man game or something like that. but because it's kind of like in its early development stage, you also got to deal with some occasional crashes. But I'd imagine by the time it's out for PlayStation, it's going to be pretty sharp. The game itself runs fairly well. So you pick your spawn point. You pick like a special vampire character, and all the vampires have different traits and things like that. And you get going. Now we have not had a good game so far. Have I played the new Pokemon game? No. Which one is that? You talking about the MOBA one, or did they come out with a brand new, like, regular game? Pokemon Arena? Yeah. I don't know. We never had that, Kevin, but, like, I'd played it. The MOBA? No, I haven't. The MOBA looks cool, Dark. MOBA looks cool, and I've liked MOBAs. And, like, the cool thing about Pokemon is they've obviously got, like, a large enough character base where they can do a lot of interesting things with that. So I'll be interested to see how it goes. I don't know if it'd be the only reason. Like, there's lots of good reasons to get, like, a Switch, but I don't know that would, like, push it over the edge for me, but who knows? Never say never. There we go. Fuck. And that kid's gonna get back up. And this kid just got up. Not really sure what to do here. Okay. Not really sure why we got out of that. What is this? 7? 5? gonna be waiting for me somewhere. Oh shit, I see him. Alright, well, we got a kill. Oh, we picked up more armor. I guess that was wrong. Need to find a helpless human to play. So the bats is an ability that one character has, where basically, if you run through the bats like aggro you. They don't do damage, but they like cause a. They give him like a radar boost. Your blood to heal. There's fighting going on close. There he is. Oh my god. Wait, that's behind me. Yeah, a lot of missed shots, Dr. Janitor. I don't think this ends well for me. Damn. That's not what you want to see. Okay, so the player base has gotten a little bit better. We're finding out. Thank you, Wes. Thank you, Wes, for robbing. Yeah, we did. We did. Thank you for stopping in to pile on, Westifer.
A good evening to you.
Up, Gerald. Oh, we picked kind of a rough starting area. We'll find something good here. You have, like, kind of absolute bullshit. Okay, worth the people points. People like him make it up. Yeah. Yeah, that's the kind of the tough thing about like the sports games and the ultimate team type stuff. Is that like at least it's unapologetically like pay to win to an extent. Like you kind of know going in that that's how it's going to be, but that just kind of sucks. Oh shit.
I wish you a good evening.
That's all right, man. We're glad to have you back, Gerald. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I also like when you say somebody's going to spend that much on packs. Like, I get why they do it too, Kev. You know, no hunting videos. That's all right, Gerald. That's what we're here for, Gerald. It's awkward stories. Yeah, fair. Me either. Me either. It's not where a place I went too often when I was a kid. Well, we're not doing this again. Don't crash. Oh. Do not like the way this is looking. There we go. Fuck me. Fucking incredible. Oh my god. Not the biggest fan of handcuffs. Fair enough. Far Cry 6 is. I've not seen any Far Cry 6 stuff. Outside of like the commercials, Gerald, I haven't paid attention to it at all. Fuck. This is going so incredibly poorly. But I also probably won't play Far Cry 6, Gerald.
Well, look at you.
Still sucks to get spoiled. Yeah. I mean, I feel like though a lot of those videos like have the spoilers, like thrown up, uh, like the spoiler warnings thrown up on the top of their channels. So like, part of me would say you know what you're getting into when you click on one of those a little bit. Good news is that fair. Damn. Yeah, that's tough, man. Seems like there's some kind of. There we go. Okay. Got at least a capable gun. No armor, which isn't great. There's one. Loads in the yeah. Yeah, I was reading about that a week ago. I feel like it was big. You setting up a third party here? Oh my god, dude. We're just fucking getting killed out there today. Can't buy a break. Every time we think we're gonna get the opportunity to third party, we get fourth or fifth. I mean, that turned into like a giant clusterfuck.
Salutations.
Might try and head back to Slaughterhouse just because I feel like I know the loot spawns a little bit better. You got a heat now, Geralt? Tough. Damn. That's Celsius, though, right? I feel like that's not. Wait, maybe that would be worse. That would be worse. Is that Slaughterhouse? I got too close. Then the rest of the map's in front of me. Yeah, that's freezing. below freezing. Let's lock it back in a little bit. Okay, I see you drawn. Come first. I mean, we're all human, drone. Cold's just cold, man. Nothing you can do. God damn, man. Fuck. I can't win a gunfight today.
Good evening.
Like, we have had zero luck.
Fair winds.
Time for a new character, maybe? I don't think anybody's outside in that kind of weather, Geralt, laughing at you. I can almost assure you that. I think we're gonna give her one more shot. Whew. Six degrees under, half naked. He's not gonna last long, Gerald. Yeah, well, let's see if we can get a third party off here. One tapped. What is going on, man? I got absolutely lit up there.
Welcome back.
That was the first gunfight we've had that, like, I don't even think we got, like, a shot off. Yeah, I don't know, Wes. I don't know. Starting to really doubt it, man. Starting to really doubt it. I mean, I guess that's like part of it. That's what happens if you take like 2 weeks off a game nowadays. Come back and get absolutely obliterated. And we're gonna change characters. I think. I mean, the reason we picked this character at the beginning was that when you were in like closer combat, you got like some damage mitigation. But like, I don't think we've seen any benefit to using it. I like the leap mechanic that she's got. But this has been brutal today. Yeah, I'm excited. I tell you what, I'm excited to see what Call of Duty's like Halloween event is going to be. Geralt, I think that's going to be like decently exciting. They did a really good job with the last one. Doesn't look like anybody except for that one guy spawned here. I'm going right back to it. Also Halloween events in Fortnite. Not necessarily what we wanted, but take it. Potentially. Okay, so he came this way. There he is. You getting third party? Yes. Ah, damn. Oh! Oh. Delay that, got up. Ah, he's just gonna thirst me. Wonderful. Fortnite Stranger Things. I think they just recently Stranger Things did an event with Smite, the MOBA, if I'm not mistaken, Wes. So I don't know if they've got like a thing where they only do so. Well, I don't know why it would matter on their end, but I guess maybe I don't know if Smite's got some kind of like exclusive deal where they can't do anything with another game for a couple months. That would kind of make sense to me. That they couldn't do cross promotion stuff. And honestly, like, I feel like with the stuff that they've done, Westifer, that like a Netflix TV series might be like a step down from like Marvel, you know? Like I'm sure they could do something with like Spawn. Spawn's DC, isn't it? I don't know. I feel like there's a bigger new free-to-play PvP game coming. What's it called, Geralt? Oh, I didn't even ready up. I mean, Stranger Things is huge. It's just I don't know if they're like. I would imagine they'd have to be like locked into a certain extent. Not that those two games necessarily compete, but the studio that does it definitely Frontline Ghost Recon. Is that like a? Does that have anything to do with like Tom Clancy, or is that? What is that? What is that studio called that makes Rainbow Six? Anybody know off the top of their head? Because I can't think of it. I really like. All I want to say is Eidos, but it's definitely not that. Ubisoft. There we go. Is that an Ubisoft like title? Do you know, Gerald? How is that not cute? Wander around here forever. Yeah, Ubisoft, yep. I could picture like the purple logo in my head, but then the only thing I could remember with a purple logo or like a purple outline logo was Eidos, which I don't even know if they're really still around. Yeah, that's all I think, Wes, is like, as big as Stranger Things is, like, I'm sure Fortnite could get something potentially bigger. And then who knows whether or not that they've signed up for like a certain amount of time period where they can't do a project with another game studio. Spawn reboots in the works? Yeah. That's what I thought. Or they could even do like Blade, because I think there's a Blade thing in the works as well, if I am not wrong. And that's Marvel. That could be Fortnite as well. Especially because they already do enough stuff with them. It's been a long time since the original Spawn came out. Which I don't think that's terrible. Like, I don't think it's a terrible movie. I'm sure they can make it a lot better. I actually think it's not well received by fans of the comic, though. I think they changed a lot of the stuff. That's one that I've never seen anything of. Gerald is never any Naruto. The only thing I even remotely know pop culture wise from that is like how the characters run. This is an incredibly long queue. Yeah, I definitely don't have that kind of time, Gerald. Especially for something that I've never felt like I need or interest in watching. If I ever like caught the bug, then maybe. But like, that's a big barrier of entry for something I don't even know if I'd enjoy. Although I have a buddy that just started One Piece like a year ago. I think he's enjoying it. It's outdated. Are we talking about the Spawn? Spawn still, Wes? There's part of me where this queue is just like boring the shit out of me, but second part of me hasn't had a decent game of this all day, so I don't really want to quit. They did that. They made like it's got a similar look to like an old Dynasty Warriors game, Westifer. But they have not. They haven't done anything else with the property, I don't think. I don't know if that was just like the first queue was bugged or what. No, I mean, it doesn't bother me, Gerald. I'm happy you watched it and you enjoyed it, man. It's just, I don't know. Just, at this point, not something I'm gonna like worry about not spending a bunch of time with. But I'm happy you watched it and enjoyed it and got a lot out of it, man. It's good to have like shows, series, things like that you get that from. So yeah, I binged. I watched the first episode last Thursday, maybe, Gerald, and thought it was okay. I was worried that it was going to be very like kind of at the beginning. It gave me similar vibes to like Snowpiercer and Parasite, where I thought that it was going to be like this kind of like story about like different classes of people essentially being pitted against each other. But the first episode was good enough where I watched the next episode, and it's decent. It's definitely not a bad title. Now you're talking about, sorry about it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think the first 3 seasons, Westifer. I think I've seen the first 3 seasons. I mean, it's good. It's good. I don't know that it's like the greatest thing I've ever seen. It's got like mass appeal in the sense that anybody. Oh my god. You know, since it's foreign, it's got some wider. Who are we getting shot at from? Another player? No. Fuck, I never picked up that AK. Now we've lost this guy. Might be the next thing I start, Kevin. Because I ended up finishing Squid Games. Enjoyed it. Didn't think the ending. I thought it was probably one of the letdowns. I thought it kind of ended pretty flat. Switch guns. God! Did I ever switch weapons? Midnight Mass is fire? Okay. Yeah, Kevin watched it as well. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. Have either of you ever watched Dark on Netflix? And if so, is it anything like in that kind of vein? Because I watched there's 3 seasons of that, and that's pretty solid. I can't hit a single shot to save my life. I'm gonna switch characters on this one. I think it's just got to be done at this point. I've had no success. No success with anything else. Try and lock it in here. Fair. Fair. That's the right month to do it, Wes. It is about to spawn right next to me. Alright. And just a side note, Joel, you watch a lot of that, like, what do you call it, creepypasta stuff? So you don't necessarily hate horror stuff. The body armor. Alright, we got one kill. Oh, this is about fucking. Alright, need to heal. watched a documentary very recently about two 12-year-old to kill their friend Slenderman. Yeah, we've not had a whole lot of. Focus armor. Fuck, man. Yeah, the crazy thing now is like what. Same guy who made Haunting of Hill House. Never watched any of the Haunting of Hill House type stuff, Wes. Didn't check any of those out. Are those? There's 2 series of that, right? And are those worth watching at all? $4 meters tall, man. What is 4 meters?
I wish you a good evening.
13 feet. That's wild. Wes, would you give your blessing to the? You think do the whatchamacallits first? I should do. What is this show called? Midnight Mass. Do Midnight Mass and then check out the Haunting of Hill stuff. And also, do we know when the next season of Stranger Things is coming out? Yeah, it hasn't gone super well today so far, Romeo. There's been, I would say, like disappointing game after disappointing game so far. I'm not even cute. That's all me. Yeah, quite possibly, Romeo. Quite possibly. Kind of took like a 2+ week break from this because I couldn't get this game to like close. Like it wasn't running. It just said it was every time I opened up my Steam. And then I think after the last update, yeah. Thanks, man. Oh, we haven't put out a short clip in like 2 weeks now, so we need to get back on that. As far as doing something. Kevin, did you watch any of the Haunting of like Hill House? Any of those? Did you like them? Hill House is awesome. Bly Manor is okay. Hill House is a lot scary, but Bly Manor has a better story. And then Midnight Mass, 2022. Okay. 2022, I guess, is when Stranger Things is coming out. Okay. No worries. I'm sure with most of the actors being young adults, like borderline children, they're taking extra caution with the COVID stuff with kids. Would be my guess. Love those sort of things. So I've never done any of like the American Horror Stories, any of those either. So maybe it's time that's what I start like watching. Just watch Malignant with twist at the end. Okay. What is Malignant? The new James Wan horror movie. Okay. Like a dream thing is what I just looked at. Nice watch if you have HBO Max. Yeah. I've got it. I think the big like movie that I'm waiting on it. I'm excited about Dune. I'm excited to check that out. I think that's going to be pretty good. Good start. I think Joe.
No promiente.
Oh fuck. turrets, man. Hard to describe without spoiling it. God, man. Again, just cannot. We can't get away from the third party.
Well,
Might have to check it out then, Wes. Might have to check it out. I have HBO Max, so as long as it's on there, probably worth a look. You could definitely play on teams, Romeo. It's just I'm not sure, like with the player count, what the match time would be like if we did teams. I'll be going to see. Going to see No Time to Die. That's the James Bond, correct, Wes? I talked about seeing that with a friend, but I think they were a little bit out on it because they hadn't seen the last one, which I don't think it really matters. Like, I don't think you need to see every James Bond in order, like, I don't think it puts you at too big of a disadvantage. Those movies are pretty much enjoy, like, individual stories for the most part that you can enjoy on your own. Maybe there's been, like, a little bit more world building with the last, like, the James Craig era. Favorite 007 or the Sean Connerys? I think growing up, and I know this is going to be controversial, I really liked Roger Moore. I really liked those James Bonds. I think from what I understand, that's a fairly unpopular opinion. I don't know that there's been like many James Bonds that I've watched and didn't enjoy though. They're all for the most part like
until next time.
it's a hard formula to screw up a little bit. Sean Connery for sure. Okay. I mean, maybe I'm alone on my Roger Moore Island. Yeah. I think I don't know. I enjoyed those. I enjoyed those ones as a kid. I think I watched damn near all of them when I was growing up. Like I like those movies, and I don't I didn't disenjoy. I didn't hate the Sean Connery films. I don't know. There was just kind of something like that maybe felt more like campy, kid friendly about the Roger Moore ones. I think isn't it The Spy Who Loved Me? There's like a whole like Egypt scene. I was big on Egypt as a kid, so like at least I'm pretty sure it's one of those that had that kind of backdrop for a little bit. So yeah, I mean, that's just me. Again, I don't know that I've seen many James Bonds that I just did not enjoy. I also like Jaws. You know, like, I thought that was a cool character as a kid. Should go back and rewatch the Sean Connery ones. Okay. That's probably fair. I'm sure, like, I would say, like, just knowing why I enjoyed them as a kid, like, I'm sure that the Roger Moore ones probably don't hold up as well. Need the armor. Oh my god, man. Oh, how did you lose with this, man? Man with the golden gun's the one where there's like the underground base. Oh my god. Fuck me. Now we're marked for basically the whole map to see for another 30 seconds or so, because I killed that one guy in front of a innocent bystander. I'm gonna get on top of this building. Try and stay on the streets for a little bit. Yeah, that's basically what this game has been. Even in like the beginning, it was like a ton of third partying. I need to reload this. I don't want that. What I need is armor. There's a kid. So we can see that guy because he is marked, because he's killed somebody in front of others. And he's been downed. Somebody's awfully close. This is just, we have any heals? Oh my god, I have armor? Maybe armor. Alright. He went invisible to run. Must not have many heals. Question of where are these guys? You only die twice, had a base in the volcano. Yep. Yep, that's what it was. That's the one I'm thinking of, Wes. And then Moonraker. I thought the space stuff was cool as a kid. But again, like, they might seem incredibly campy if I went back and watched them now. Here's as if things have settled down for the most part. But he's taking shots over here. I'd love to get in the back of that police van. Going for it. There's definitely a gap there. There's 8 left. There's 1 there. He's looking for somebody else. Go, 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 boy. What a horrible time to reload. this off, get this off, get this off. That's a different person. Oh my god, when did I swap from the... we're playing Bloodhunt today, killer. Doing something different today. With a heal. Alright. Okay, that was the worst aim I've ever seen. I see him. Might just be a better option in close range. Son of a bitch. Alright. At least we got a little bit longer of a game run in that one.
Salutations.
I try and get one more good runs of this in and then play something else. So bored at this hour, yeah. Fair enough. All right, Gerald. Loud and clear. We'll change things up here after this next one. You're good, Gerald. I know you didn't mean that. I know you didn't mean it in that way. I was just kidding, man. I was just kidding. That's late, man.
Safe travels.
We'll go last game of this. Yeah, I think it's a player-based thing, Romeo. Whereas it's just PC, kind of. Or you mean like this portion of it? I could see that too. Like this just seems to take forever. It's like that's probably the game runs super clean when you're in and playing. But like this part, yeah, this part just drags. Warzone, I never feel too like from once you've hit the queue in Warzone, I never feel like it's too long. This like waiting for matchmaking, and then even like this part of it just kind of drags on. PUBG, yeah, PUBG's bad about that. That's one I haven't played in a long time, Romeo. I wonder going back to it, what that would be like. Of course, like, didn't they add bots to basically fill up the servers, and now it's kind of just a little bit of a mess? I don't like playing games like battle royales with bots. I'd rather play in a low population lobby with all real people than play with bots. Okay. Oh yeah. That's the start we needed. That's the start we were looking for. Bob, I think. Yeah, of course. That pretty much sums up the day. Killed by gas. Gas crossbow. From a third party. Get out of here. Probably play more of that in the future. I think at this point in time, I think we're going to end the day. I think we're going to end the day, guys. We'll try. I'll be more rested tomorrow. Probably get back into Warzone's got a big update tomorrow, so we'll probably do that. Probably work on some other things as well, maybe earlier in the day. And I like Deathloop. From what I've played so far, I enjoy it. It's an interesting concept. I like the PvP aspect of it as well, although I haven't really went in and fully explored that. I think I'm going to try and do basically as the main story first before I go back and play as the... it's good. Dr. Janer was good, man. It's good. We're kind of finishing things up, man. Kind of finishing things up. Yeah, I think so. I think so. I mean, I'm definitely done with Bloodhunt for the day. And, I mean, we've only been live for like 2.5 hours, but I don't know. I think it might just be better to recharge and come back tomorrow. See if there's anything. Yeah, I think that's the case. I think that's the case. We're just gonna shut her down for this evening. But yeah, Bloodhunt's good. Bloodhunt's good. We definitely need to work on our game a little bit, to get back into it. Yeah, Dr. Janer's a commie as always, man. Thanks for coming out. But yeah, Romeo, I'm gonna get back into Deathloop. Maybe that's what I'll do tomorrow, like at the first part of the stream, just to like start playing that again, and then get into some Warzone in the afternoon. And I think the next 2 days will probably be fairly like Warzone intensive, just because they're dropping that new update, and we'll have the Battlefield beta going on Thursday is when that starts. And I think the plan is to just play the Warzone update Thursday and not worry about the Battlefield beta and see if we don't get some kind of trickle down effect of viewers that want to watch Warzone and don't necessarily care or want to see the Battlefield beta. That seemed to work out well the last time with the Vanguard stuff. Westifer, thank you for stopping in, man. I appreciate it. It was good talking to you. Guys, if you haven't hit the like, sub buttons, whatnot, that always helps. Easy to get back to. Will I stream Battlefield? I don't think so, Romeo. I don't think I'm going to play the beta. I don't think I'm going to play the beta. And honestly, like my reasoning is just that, like, initially when I started this, one of the assumptions I made was like playing a new game would boost viewership and essentially put me into a smaller pond. And I think what I've noticed is like with betas and new games that are supposed to be big titles, that's not really what happens at all. People watch like the bigger people. It doesn't seem to like level out the playing field too much. So I think that like as far as building my channel, the better strategy is to just play what they're not going to be playing when the bigger people are playing Battlefield. So I think we're going to just stick with Warzone, especially because they're updating. There will be an update out Thursday. I mean, it's possible. It's possible we'll do the Battlefield beta anyways. But that's the thought process at the moment. So yeah, that's kind of where at least my head's at. And it's also, that's nice because it's a little bit less stressful. Don't have to like worry about getting into a beta queue or anything like that. You can kind of just go straight in and, you know, play something. Guys, thank you for coming out. Geralt, I hope that the weather turns for you for the better. And I will see you guys tomorrow at some point. Probably just after 3. That'll be the goal. We might go earlier. But yeah, have a good one, guys.